Well, hi everybody. Good morning. Meteorologist Travis Klineski here on this Tuesday morning, shortly after 7 o'clock in the morning here. We've had some showers. We had one line of showers that lifted north through the Tri-Cities this morning, more showers to the east. This model is actually lining up pretty well with what's going on currently. We're already starting to see a transition out west where it's starting to get colder too. This is an area where we could see a mix eventually change to snow. There is also a cold front right here this morning that's going to push east and southeast through the area as the day goes on. So let's take you to noon. More showers kind of filling in, so I do expect more rain today. Winds that are very blustery out of the south and southeast. Those strongest winds will shift towards eastern Nebraska, and the winds will actually die down a little bit around the Tri-Cities around the middle of the day with a low pressure system about right there. But there's a cold front that's pushing through. And behind that front, temperatures are dropping. Now initially when you see the change over to snow, it's probably going to be too warm for that snow to stick much to the ground. And plus, in any areas that get rain, a lot of that snow will hit that rainwater and melt initially. But as we go into the afternoon hours and that front starts to push towards southeast Nebraska, we might sneak in some flakes in the Tri-Cities area, but I'm not very confident that we'll see any snow accumulation. I think it'll be too warm. Up north, it'll be a little colder, so I think there could be some snow accumulation in here. There's our front right about there. I'll also mention there could be a little isolated severe weather in southeast Nebraska, Pawnee County, Richardson County, Nemaha County, the far southeast corner of the state. Winds behind this front are going to get blustery this afternoon, so winds are picking up this afternoon. They're going to be very strong tonight as the last of that moisture clears out. There could still be some snow this evening in northeast Nebraska. So we're now to midnight tonight. Strong northwesterly winds, dropping temperatures. Now, as we fall below freezing later tonight, look for what's called a flash freeze. So all that moisture, that water on the ground from the rain today could start to freeze overnight as it drops down to around 29, 28, 27. And so look for some icy conditions late tonight into tomorrow morning. It may get a little icy in spots. Winds are going to be brisk tomorrow morning out of the north, drawing in that colder. It's going to be a cold start to the day, and those winds will stay blustery all day long. We'll wait until the afternoon before the next moisture chance moves in. This next system, that's going to bring us snow. This should be only snow for our area. Notice it's going to be mostly the southern half of Nebraska, northern Kansas tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow night. You will not see any additional snow up north with this system. And this will be a wind-driven snow. North and northeast winds will be blustery. Blowing and drifting of snow could cause some travel issues out there. Now, snowfall, I do expect some of the heaviest snow to be over southeastern areas as it continues here. This is midnight, Wednesday night into Thursday morning. So let's take you to sunrise Thursday. There's the heaviest snow left. Snow is winding down by sunrise. That will then clear on out through the morning hours. So by noon Thursday, almost all of us are done. And then the sun's starting to come out here. The winds will be breezy, but they should die down as the day goes on. And we'll get increasing amounts of sunshine as the day goes on Thursday. Well, let's look at the rainfall map. This is what the potential rainfall could be over the next 12 hours or so. We could see a quarter to a half inch, although there are going to be some dry patches here. Parts of northern Kansas, southern Nebraska might not see as much moisture. The heaviest rain is going to be over eastern and northeastern areas, a half inch to an inch of rainfall here, and then very little rain here. But keep in mind, there's also going to be, some of this is going to be snow here to the north. Now, while this has the Tri-Cities getting a little snow, I don't think we'll see any accumulation here. I just don't think we're going to get it. But here to the north and northeast, I think up to an inch, maybe 2 inches of snow is not out of the question right in here. And then maybe a little more right in here. Along with that, then we have that second round that comes in tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow night through early Thursday. Right now, I'm going 2 to 4 inches for the Tri-Cities, 4 to 6 inches in far southern Nebraska to northern Kansas, and maybe some isolated amounts over 6 inches in the southeast. That said, other models are going heavier. So this is probably low end. I would not be surprised if we end up getting more than expected. There are some models that are putting out the amounts of around 6 to 9 inches of snow, and that would include the Tri-Cities. That's kind of a smaller chance. This is the model I agree with the most. That said, do not be surprised if this thing overperforms and you get more than expected. The one thing helping me out on my forecast, this is a fast-moving system, so I'm thinking this should move fast enough we shouldn't get it too heavy, but there still is some uncertainty, and there is the chance that this thing overperforms. All right, advisories, warnings, watches. For tonight, or actually later today and tonight, a winter weather advisory is in place Knox County and Cedar County. That's technically outside of our area, but right on the edge of that, a few of these places might get maybe up to 2 inches of snow as well here. So there's going to be some snow and blowing snow up here to the north and northeast later today and into this evening. For tomorrow, starting at noon, continuing until noon on Thursday, a winter storm watch in place, northern Kansas to southeast Nebraska. These are areas that could get some of the heavier snow with the next round, that next precipitation chance coming tomorrow and tomorrow night. I think eventually there will be some of these counties that get put into a winter weather advisory, but these areas may have a better chance of maybe going into a winter storm warning, which is that pink that you're seeing here. We could see more of these places get moved into that pink as this gets upgraded to a warning sometime probably tonight, maybe later today. All right, highs for today, and these are your highs. Upper 30s, 40s, low 50s, warmest in the southeast. But keep in mind, some places will see a drop in temperatures by later on today. Here's how your temperatures play out. And again, as it gets a little bit colder, some of these areas are going to see that transition over to some snowfall later today. And then we'll drop off overnight tonight as that colder air continues to fill in. Lows tomorrow morning, mid to upper teens to the north and west, 20s for the rest of us. Tomorrow's highs, it's going to be a struggle for highs. From the upper teens up north to the low 30s in the southeast. Too cold for anything besides snow. Tomorrow night, we're down into the teens and a few upper single digits, and then jumping ahead to your Thursday, a breezy day, but the sun starts to come out in the afternoon. We're looking at mid to upper 20s, low to mid 30s for high temperatures. The rest of your forecast? Well, again, we're going to have to deal with the rain today, a little bit of a mix possible towards the end of the day or into this evening before that moves out. The winds will be at their strongest late today and into tonight. And then they'll stay strong tomorrow and tomorrow night. The next round of snow comes in tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow night, lasting through early Thursday. After that, we will see dry weather through the weekend, early next week. Temperatures will start to recover after a cold Friday morning, and it looks like the best weather will come this weekend. Then we'll start to drop off. After next Monday, it looks like we'll get colder beyond the 7-day forecast and also see our next chance of wintry precipitation. I want to thank you all for watching on this Tuesday morning. Happy Valentine's Day. And I will see you all again on Wednesday. Take care. God bless. Bye.